I don't love it.
See that, shitheads? X marks the spot. Look at all the ignoramuses all around me here. Never Neverland. I'm being sprayed, exterminated on a mass scale every day. The big X marks the spot. Look at that. The masses completely oblivious, especially the student populations who could care less about the fact that they're being poisoned and ritually abused and ritually ceremonially sacrificed. Make no mistake, this is a sacrifice ritual. Geoengineering. That's probably maybe the deepest level of the whole thing. Is the ritualism involved that the El-ites, the El-ites, the worshippers of the ancient Cana Phoenician bull god El, who sit at the top of world power, offers sacrifices to their god El, these El-ites, who regard all of us, the people, on their sheep-el farm, people farm, global people farm. They regard us as their batteries. We're the energy that fuels their machine. That we create their wealth for them. These people never work and never will. They just own. As George Carlin said, you have owners, and yeah, we don't have, obviously our rights are being absolutely trampled on because we have the right to be told if we're being, used as lab rats in a big weather experiment. They have paid script readers called meteorologists who are telling you the weather schedule, not forecasting the weather. You have academia completely silent, betraying the whole web of life about geoengineering and how long it's been going on. 70 years. 70 years your military-industrial complex has been ritually abusing your health. So think of yourself or your family members who have autoimmune conditions or mental handicaps. Whatever it is, it's most likely comes back to this operation. This is the result of a day of spray come together and beamed with radiation, microwave frequencies from the ground level antenna. This is an assault on not only the earth but on all of our health. And the people are, blind. Because they're, they've forgotten. They've forgotten what is sacred. They're not concerned with what's sacred. Why would they be? We're dealing with ignorance that can barely be comprehended. Ignore ancestry. Just an insanity in the modern world that is almost inconceivable. Seriously. It's like how high a percentage of people are, incredibly cognitively impaired and mind controlled to the nth degree. They've never considered that there's actually causes for why the world's so fucked. I have my television programs I like to watch. Remember Chauncey Gardner? We have a society of Chauncey Gardners. Except Chauncey Gardner was lovable. Most of these folks walking around now are not so lovable. There's a minority of wonderful, beautiful, awakening, caring humans who are not satisfied with living for just materialism. But it's a vast minority. We're incredibly outnumbered. And we get the conspiracy theorist meme shutting down most, if not all, of any real chance at discussion. It's not theory. Geoengineering is not theory. Your government experimenting on you is not theory. How many documented cases are there of the government experimenting on the population without its knowledge, without the population's knowledge, without the population being informed and given any kind of disclosure about the operation and the experimentation? But it later came out. MK Ultra is the obvious something that awareness about that's exploding right now with Stranger Things and wormwood, which is the same meaning as vermouth. Vermwood, V and W are the same. Vermouth, wormwood, vermouth, mouth, moon, mustache. The majority of people have only concern for their own direct, immediate physical survival. This is where most of the attention and consciousness of humanity is even capable of going. It's this baseline, infantile, me. It's like a 2-year-old, as a so-called adult. These consumers, people who are content with, I'm a consumer, I'm a customer. My job in my life is to buy things. And most of them, they come in with the way they like customer lean on the cart, and just like a zombie, like drool coming out. Oh, look at this shiny thing. It's like half the population's lobotomized. Scrambled eggs for brains. More than half. What am I saying? It's understating. The bird is the word. Roberta Sparrow. Robert E. Lee.